Hi, welcome to Crystal's Diamond Painting. I'm Crystal. It's great to see you guys today. Hopefully this video finds everyone doing happy and well. I will talk to you more about my day in just a little bit. First off, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you'll decide to stay. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. And for everyone else, if you could please give me a great big thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. I appreciate all of you. I really do. Okay, so what you're looking at today, right now, is Flawsomecrafter storage kit for AB drills, and it is part of our giveaway. And then the Lassen Lathe Works pen, that is the other part of our giveaway. Yeah, so this storage kit does have a magnetic front, and then it has 3 foam dividers along with the index cards that have the Diamond Art Club AB number, the name of the color, the swatch, and then the DMC match color code, which is nice. So yeah. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but we're going to be doing the video today on AB sparklers. It's our weekly drills peek. So we'll be doing that here in just a minute. Let me go ahead and set these out of the way. There we go. Okay, peeps, sorry about that brief interruption, which is nothing to you, but it's second to me. I had to readjust my camera to get a better view of the drills. So this one is 746, which is an off-white. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I'm trying to get as much light on it as possible. Even in the shadows, it's still pretty. But yeah, last night was kind of crazy as far as customers go. I had a really busy night. This one's gorgeous too. I had this one customer that had friends that were not that considerate of my things. I had one guy actually jump up on top of my car, of my van, and I'm not sure if they put the small dent that's in the top of my van now in the hood there, or if that was already there. I don't think it was already there. I don't know, but I was mad. I was irate. I don't think I've ever been that mad at a customer before. I don't think those choice words have ever flown out of my mouth at a customer before. Yeah, I lost my ever-loving SH. Yeah, I lost it. I was so mad. This one is 762, which is a pearl gray, very light. Let's look at that one. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I like it a lot. Isn't that pretty? But yeah, I was so irate. I was so mad. And that was right in the middle of my night. I couldn't stop and just come home, even though I wanted to. At the same time, I didn't want to, because I knew that I needed to continue to make money and work. Although I was madder than I'd ever been. I almost cried. I was shaking. I was just so mad. So mad. I couldn't believe it. And I told them, I'm like, in the years that I've been doing this, I've never once before this had someone disrespect my property so much. I mean, it was just flabbergasting. Oh, there's a piece of plastic in there. It was flabbergasting to me that somebody thought they could act like that and it would be okay. Just beside myself with anger. All right, this one is 775, which is, let's see, a baby blue, very light. Can you see that blue in there? Yeah, that's pretty. But yeah, I was, yeah, let's just say that guy that jumped on my roof didn't get a ride. The other guys did, and the guy in the front was kind of laughing about it, and which really ticked me off. And I told him to F off. And I've never said that to a customer before. And he was a guest of my customer. He wasn't my actual customer, which doesn't make it any better, I'm sure. I would normally never do or say things like that, but I was just so mad. And the fact that he thought it was funny just made me so irate. I was beyond done. All my niceties, all my temperaments, everything was just out the window and gone. I lost it. Just straight up and down, lost it. I was so mad. So mad. All right, this one is 777, which is red deep. All right, let's shake this out here. Let's see. Isn't that pretty? My goodness. That's gorgeous. Yes, sir. That is one sexy color right there. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. So loving that. So loving that. But yeah, and then right afterwards I got a girl that, oh, and I'm sorry, how rude of me. If you haven't watched my other videos and you don't know this by now, and I'm sorry if I just skipped right over this, I'm an Uber driver, which I don't know what it means for other places, but for here you have to have a business license, and you have to be up to date on all your licensings and all that stuff for hire to drive license and stuff. So it's a little bit of a process. You can't just apply to Uber and jump on and drive. You've got to do other things too. This one's really gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love the word gorgeous, I know, but it's such an adequate word. This one's $7.91, which is a cornflower blue, very dark. Wow, look at that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. That was my cat. I do apologize. But yeah, right after I got a girl that was going about, I don't know, 40 minutes away from where I picked her up. And she was very nice and very sweet and helped me kind of not be so mad by just her niceness, which was good, because I really needed that affirmation of human character after being so upsetted. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I still am. I just don't understand what makes people think they can do stuff like that. And then I had another guy last night that didn't show up to this drop-off point. I waited for like 8 minutes. I drove to another spot and I waited again, and he still didn't show up. And so I canceled just to have him reorder the ride a minute later, and then want to be mad at me that I canceled because he didn't show up on time. So I basically told him he could either ride with me and be okay with it, or he can get out of my car and just get a different ride, because I wasn't going to take his guff over him not showing up to me when I was waiting on him. And this one is $7.96, which is a royal blue dark. Sorry, I'm kind of getting lost on my stories here and forgetting to mention the names. But, yeah, I guess I had enough of people's behaviors last night. I just wasn't going to put up with it. This guy was just, he wanted to be mad at me that he got charged $6 for a ride that he didn't get to take. And I'm just like, you know, I sit there waiting, and there's no guarantee you're going to show up when you say you're going to. And whether I wait 5 minutes or I wait 20 minutes, I get paid the same amount. And I miss out on rides, and I miss out on money. And I can't afford to do that. I'm sorry. I apologize if you feel like you've been shorted money because you didn't come to your designated pickup spot on time. But that is not my fault. And I refuse to be blamed for it. I apologize for enough in this world as it is. There are some things I absolutely refuse to do. I will not apologize to customers for leaving a site when they do not show up. That is their own darn fault. Period. $7.98, which is a DELFT Blue Dark. DELFT, DELFT. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but that's what it says. Ooh, so pretty. Yes, 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 that is gorgeous. I know I love that word, but it is adequate. It definitely describes what I'm thinking when I see them. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm usually not like that when I cancel on people and they say something, I'm just like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, I can only wait so long and I have to go. And I'm usually pretty explanatory on it, and they're usually okay with it by the time it's said and done. But this guy, I was just, I don't know, just rubbed me wrong, and I'd already been upset from people's actions already last night, and I didn't want to pacify him. I didn't want to deal with it. Like, why? What automatically makes you think that you can unload on me just because you don't like the outcome of something that you did? The gall of people. 813, which is a blue light. It would have been different if this guy hadn't called me and told me he was walking out the door like 5 minutes before I left. And I hadn't driven to 2 different spots to pick him up and waited extra time. And then he, like, toward the end of the trip, I'm just like, this is, okay, 813, blue light. I don't know if I said that, so I'm saying it again, just in case. He was, like, saying something about how he'd lost a bunch of money because I picked him up at the casino. I'm like, I'm sorry that you're having a rough night. I really am. But that's not my fault. And I waited for you as long as I could. And you didn't show up. And there's no guarantee you're going to show up. And I can't stick around waiting forever. And he's like, oh, it's okay. I'm just like, you know, people should really think about this stuff before they start complaining or, excuse my language, bitching about the situation. Because his $6, you know, had he not shown up in the end and given me a ride, like, the $6 would have just covered my gas to go pick him up. I didn't make anything off of that, you know. And then he's like, well, that was my tip money. It's like, okay, well, I guess that's the way it is then. But this is 815, which is a garnet medium, which, as far as tips go, don't even get me started. Like, I believe that tips are great. They're very much appreciated, but they're not required. Some drivers feel like they should be required. I do not. I feel like Uber should raise their rates a little bit to help compensate for price of gas and other expenses that drivers have, because our costs are going up and our compensation is not, which really makes it difficult to survive. But at the same time, it's better to have a job and something to do than to not have one at all. And I am thankful for what I have, but it could be better. I don't know. I think if every person would tip just a little bit, it would make the job a lot more beneficial for drivers and would keep more drivers going, and would probably keep the rates the same. But without people tipping very much, drivers are going to start pushing for raises, which means they're going to raise their prices. So it's a hand-in-hand situation where if people don't want the prices to go up, they probably should tip. And yeah, I don't know. At the same time, if you're tipping and you're still spending more, at the same time, you don't have to spend a certain amount more every time. It's a want thing. So I don't know. This one's 816, which is Garnet. Isn't that pretty? I don't know. I don't like to tell people what to do. It's just not in my nature. Not really. I don't even like telling my kids what to do, but I do. I don't know. It's one of those things where I know that I'm always really excited when I get tips. And sometimes if I don't get tips for a long time in between runs, you know, I get a little bit sour. I don't mean to. It's just, it gets discouraging after a little bit if you don't get any tips and you're barely making your money. 'Cause sometimes some trips, you know, like I had a trip last night where I drove 20 minutes to pick up a customer to drive them 3 minutes. I made nothing off that trip. Absolutely not one penny. I probably actually lost money on that trip, which is upsetting, but you just deal with it. This one is 819, and I don't have a card for it. Let me see if I have it in here, because she did send me new labels for ones that were missing, and it's not even in those, so it's a new one that's not even labeled. So I don't know the color of it, but I know it's 819. It looks to be a very soft pink, a little bit of an off-white. Not sure what color that would be. It's very pretty though. It's very antique-y. Can you see that pink tint to it? You can kind of see the pink tint to it. It's a very soft, subtle coloration, really. Yeah. But yeah, so seriously, when it comes to tipping, it's all a matter of what you believe and what you want to do. I don't really have a steadfast way of looking at it, because honestly, I tip pretty much every time I go anywhere that, you know, it's tippable. But at the same time, the amount that I tip varies greatly depending on the service and the product that I'm getting, the type of service, the quality of service, the speed of service, all of that. This one is 820, which is a royal blue, very dark. Oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, and if you guys don't know this, I live in Spokane, Washington. Okay, Spokane is a big city as far as I'm concerned, but it's not a big city. It's not. You can look us up. We're not huge, but we do have the Valley and Airway Heights and Meade and Country Homes and other areas that have pretty much been swallowed up by the development of the city and have become part of the city. So they're all basically little rural suburbs that have become intertwined with the Mecca. If it's even big enough to be a Mecca, it's small. It's pretty small compared to other places, really. But I love it here. I absolutely do. And usually, I would say the people are pretty amazing. But once in a while, you get your crowd that will make you wonder. This one's 822, which is beige gray light. So yeah, I guess it was just kind of a night for me. So I'm really happy to be home and to be showing you guys these diamond drills and to be talking to you. Yeah. By the way, our keyword is drills. I know we're almost to the end of the video. I'm sorry that it took me so long to get to it. I completely forgot with my story going on. Keyword is drills. D-R-I-L-L-S. Drills. Yeah, just use it in some sort of variation in the comment. Drill, drills, drilling, whatever, however you want to use it. Pretty open to interpretation. I just like to go ahead and get them in. And that reminds me, so I still have a crap ton of comments to respond to from the other day. I do want to tell you that I'm really sorry that I haven't gotten around to all of you guys yet. You are my peeps, and I care about you greatly. I just have been really, really busy. I know I keep telling you that, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm not just saying it to say it. I really am so swamped in life right now that I've even debated giving up YouTube. My husband won't let me, and I won't because I love it. But I had thought about it just because I felt like I wasn't able to give you guys the time and attention that I want to give you. But this one's 827, which is blue, very light. But I've decided that while I can't give you my full attention or even half of my attention, I can still give you a decent amount of it. And I'm enjoying this a lot. And I really love having the community that has come together through diamond painting, through the YouTube. Because I don't know if you know this about our community, the diamond painting community. We are exceptional people. You peeps are amazing. The love and support that you show me and the unconditional friendship is just amazing. And it makes me feel so very blessed to be a part of the world with you guys. And I just want you to know that I will keep doing this as long as I can. You just keep coming back and watching my videos and commenting, and we'll keep this party going. You know, we'll just keep it going as long as we can. It's bound to grow and get bigger, and who knows, maybe one day I'll be super big and I won't have to work for YouTube, or YouTube, for Uber anymore. Maybe I'll just work for YouTube and I'll be able to do diamond painting. That would be a freaking dream and a half, wouldn't it? Okay, this one's 842, which is the beige brown, very light. And this is our last one, peeps, just so you know. But yeah, the dream is to someday to give up the Uber driving and to diamond paint to my heart's delight. Don't know if that'll ever happen, but that's the goal. That is the goal. So anyways, that reminds me real quick, I did start a Buy Me a Coffee, and that is not to help me stop driving for Uber, although someday that'd be nice. That is to help me purchase more products for the YouTube channel and to maintain giveaways. If I'm unable to receive free items, then I need to purchase them either at discounted or full price points. I want to keep supplying giveaway items to you guys because honestly, I think it's just a great way to include you and to keep the momentum going. And I'm having so much fun with it. I really am. So, but anyways, that is our video today. And I hope you enjoyed it. I really like talking to you guys, and come back and watch my other videos. I really appreciate you. I will see you guys in the next one. Much love. Bye-bye.